Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys. I don't have Virgo in me, but something about doing the cards this way makes me want to bring out a Virgo. You know how very systematic, organized. All right, so here we go. Well, it feels like that, this Page of Pentacles right here. I love this for you guys. I'm going to use a pointer. So here's this kid, and he's bringing up new magic with this pentacle. This is about your money, your finances, your home, your property, the money you make from the job that you do or the work that you do. And so I love this because, this kid is in here and it's the page. So he's coming up with new ideas. He's really getting excited about this, very into it, as you can see, very focused on it. The dog, I love this, that the dog is actually there in support for him. So you have support. I mean, it's whether it's human or whether it's the animal world. But it feels like he's just really intrigued with watching him and what all he's putting together. There's other ingredients that he's like putting sea salt. I want to say sea salt on this pentacle to actually make it bigger. Is what it feels like. So it feels like to me you all are really, really wanting to expand your finances, and you have the opportunity to do so with this page. New opportunity to expand your finances. And as you can see, I'm going to come around from this way. He has all of the tools he needs right here. Tools are hanging on his wall, so tools of experience. They're right through here too. Like part of the card is actually covered up. This is not any shadow on my part. This part of the wall is covered up. So this to me feels like, I don't usually notice this, but this to me feels like that these are what you used to do in the past. This is what you're doing now. And this is creating new opportunity for employment, for contracts, for presentations, just new ways of making money. So this is fun. I love this. And he has these barrels back here, and it feels to me like he's going to make this money bigger and fill up his barrels so that he has savings. That's what it feels like. As some of you are really wanting to start creating a savings for yourself, possibly retirement for some of you that are of that age or not. You can be in your 20s or 30s. That's really the best time to retire. So why that's coming out of this, I'm not sure. Of course, it is about money, but I do feel like with these barrels, that's part of it, is you're wanting to put back some money for yourself for, a rainy day. Your house needs a new roof. Your roof is leaking, your car repair. You want to take your kids on vacation. Okay? All right. And I love this too because I'm not an astrologist, but we had that new moon in Leo, and Leo is all about showing what we can do. They're the artists, the actors of the world. And so that was about all of us planting our seeds and of what our services and what we wanted to do, how we want to create our desires and our goals. And then we have this full moon on August 18th coming up, and that is in Aquarius. And so that's now your seeds are starting to blossom. Yay! They're starting to open up, and this is going to be an energy of celebration. And since this is in the sign of Aquarius, that is about giving your services in a very humanitarian sort of way. And I don't mean that we're all humanitarian, but giving your services or doing what you love to do so that it can help other people. In other words, say you're working on a piece of art. Just say you're an artist. You're working on a piece of art and you're very excited because it means more than just the painting itself, which to me art does. I love art. But it helps people understand the beauty of life. Okay, that's sort of what's coming up with this full moon. And the second card of the month that you have is the Ace of Swords. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck art-wise. I don't know why. It's simple, and as you can see, the ace is flying through the air. excuse the phone ringing. There is a mouse right here on this particular vine, and he's wanting to reach up and touch the sword with his nose. But you see, he can't because this sword is really flying high. Did you all get this in the monthly readings of August? I'm wondering. One of the air signs did. So I don't know if it was you, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but if you're getting it again, then that's so much the better. All right, because this is new ideas. This is like you really feeling confident. This is victory, success with what you're doing in life. So I love that these two are coming up side by side. And I love these two animals. So there's victory around your money. All right. So then we go in the third card is this is the Magician in traditional tarot. And so what she's doing here, wow, a lot of creative activity. So she's creating the magic in a world. She has, here as you can see, the cup, which is our emotions, the pentacle, which is our money, the wand, which is our creative inspiration, what we put out in the world, and our sword, our thinking and ideas. So all of these that represent all of that in life, she's really creating her own magic. She has this black bird up here who's watching what she's doing. I love the animals in these cards. And he's almost overseeing her or giving her ideas. That's what it feels like to me. He's saying, why don't you do this? And this is what it's feeling like to me, almost a movie. Why don't you do this? Oh, okay, she's saying. That would add to what I'm doing, the circle of light. The circle of love, the circle of light. See how it's all intertwined right here? So she's really in her own world, but she's creating with fire, with water, with all of the elements of the earth. She is creating. Okay, so that feels like with what you all are doing, these two are really giving you really more magical thinking. You're excited about new plans, excited about new growth, excited about new opportunities because you're making it happen. All right, and then the fourth card of this 4-card spread is the Two of Chalices. This is such a sweet card. I just love it. This is about our emotions, our love in life. This is about two people that really love each other, or it could be a partnership with another person in a business that you're working with, or putting together a project together. But you really have some good feelings towards each other. Now it shows a woman and a man, and like I said, that can be love. It can also represent, like I just said, it could be, two women going into business or two men going into business. But it is about partnership. It is about being amiable, being diplomatic with other people, giving people your ideas and letting them sort of go in, meld into that. If you have a great idea, which you're going to, letting other people see the value. Sorry, my Virgo's coming out. I don't have Virgo. It's so funny. So being diplomatic with other people, this is about our emotions, because what comes out of that feels real good. I love this large, I guess, goose right here. He's like really watching this couple, very excited, very much of wondering what are they planning together? How do they feel together? It's almost like he's saying this looks really fun. This looks really sweet, and what's coming out of it is very much happiness and joy and contentment. So new stuff coming up for you guys, Gemini. I'm very excited about this month for you. Yeah, well, I don't know what else to say. It feels like, of course, this is the second part of August, the mid-month, so it feels like going into September, feeling the same way. All right, I'm going to add these up for you, Gemini, with the pages 1, the aces 1. Wow. 3 ones. I'm going to say something about that. And 2, so that's 5. Okay, so 5 is about, in numerology, 5 is about adventure, change. And so I do feel like things are changing for you. This is all about new stuff coming up and cementing a relationship here. So this is all about new stuff coming up for you, new adventure for you. Some of you may end up traveling, going on retreats, going on, I'm getting different types of vacations. It could be hiking, but it could also be Europe. So you may be planning that because you're starting to now see that there is more to life than what has been. It feels like this blossoming, this full moon of Aquarius is really, really opening up for you. Guys, I'm really excited. The other thing I wanted to say is you have 3 ones here because you count the page and the ace as ones. And then this is the first of the major arcana cards, which is the same as the Fool. Okay, so 3 ones. One has to do with confidence, creativity. The I am essence. I can do it. So there's a lot of that energy around you guys. You have a lot of strength. You know, your first chakra is really starting to open up, and that's the chakra that's about money, security, finance, feeling safe with all of that. And so I do feel like that there's money coming to you. Yay, yay. And there's 3 of these, which means, so there's 3 ones. So seeing the joy and the optimism, stay very optimistic, stay joyful while you're doing all this. If you need to take some downtime, play with your kids, giggle, laugh, watch a funny movie, watch something funny on TV. Some people like to watch scary stuff. They say that helps. I've heard that as well from metaphysical people, believe it or not. So, whatever takes you into a whole different mode. I'm just saying, stay light, joyful, happy. Yay.